Hey guys, welcome back to AlgoYogi. We are doing array and hashing series, and our next easy problem is maximum number of balloons. So let's go to LeetCode. There we go. Given a string text, you want to use the characters of text to form as many instances of the word balloon as possible. You can use each character in text at most once. Return the maximum number of instances that can be formed. So really easy problem. I've taken both the examples right here to understand what they're asking us. It's very clear though. What they're saying is like this text that's given to us right here. This is the text. Now how many instances of balloon can we make? What does that mean? So balloon, B-A-L-L-O-O-N. So this balloon right here is a complete one instance. And one instance uses 1B, 1A, and 2L, 2O, and 1N. So if I'm able to see all these characters in my text right here, in this text right here, I can make one instance, right? One instance. So, and it might be possible that I might see multiple of these, So that is why I will go through the entire string and then check how many B, how many A, how many I, O, and N I'm seeing, and based on that I will try to create as many instances as I can. So the problem is really clear, right? Problem is really clear. So how about, in order to create these instances, count as many instances I can create, I will just create a dictionary with these keys right here, all these keys, and I go through my text and count the frequencies of these characters, and because I need L and O 2 times, so I will basically divide that by 2, because in each instance I would use those characters twice. So tell me, if I create basically a dictionary, and you know what, I can do both of these examples together, and this is a better one. So let's do this one, let's do this one. Let's work with just this. So let's create the dictionary with these keys. So I'll just call it char dict, and here we will have B and then A, L, O, and N. Initially I can assign these as zeros, or I don't have to, and then I will go through my characters. So L, I see L. So even, you know what, I will just go through all of them together. So L, O, O, so sorry, L. So there are 4 L's here, 4L. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 O. Then N is here, 2N, B1, 2 B's, and then 1, 2 A's. So once I have covered entire string, and I don't care about all of these other strings that appear here, right? I don't care about these because I'm not going to utilize them to create the instances of balloon, right? So after I have this char dictionary with me, what I'll do is I will divide these two by 2. So it will be 2 and it will be 2. And then once I have done that, I will basically return the minimum of these. So minimum of any of these, because now that minimum will decide how many instances I can actually create, right? Using that minimum value will decide how many instances of balloon I can create. So this will be actually 2 because that's the minimum value of all of these, and I think they're all equal to 2. The reason I divided this is because I'm going to use L and O twice, so that is why now once I have divided the L and O frequency, then I get the number 2. So that's all. Let's code up this solution. It will be of time complexity of big of n and space complexity of big of n as well, because I'm using, or I can say this one as a even constant actually, because I'm only using just these four keys in my dictionary. All right, so I'm gonna switch the view and let's code up our solution. Okay, so as I said, I'll call char dictionary, and initially let's have this x and this 0 for x in BALON. I think those are the characters that we use in balloon, right? So BALON. So this is it, right? So BALON. Awesome. Now let's go over all the char in my text, and this char dict, and I can just increment that value, right? Finally, in my char dict, what I'll do is for the O, I can say L, and for this one O, for L and O, I will basically divide their numbers by 2, right? So divided by 2 and also divided by 2, and I want to take the the complete division, not decimal division, so integer division. That's it. Now finally I can just return the minimum number from the dictionary, because that will decide how many instances max you can create. So I'll say minimum of this char dict. Yeah, I think this should decide, or we can say like this, and x in x comma v for x comma v in char dict dot items. Awesome. So this x and v is like key and values in this dictionary. There are only 4 elements. Like it would be, it would run in no time. Another thing that I want to do is I only want to add the keys for balloon, right? Only the characters that are supposed to be in balloon. So if this char in balloon, then only I want to increment its frequency. So char text like that. So now BALON char in text, and then for L and O I am doing this right here, and I think for this I don't have to, like, I think this right here, this dictionary should be able to return me the minimum key. I think this should or you can say values. I think this is how it should work. So let's zoom out and run this, and yeah, so let's submit. Yeah, we don't have to do the keys and values. You don't have to go through the keys, because keys don't matter at this point. After we have seen these L and O, either it would be 0 because I have assigned zeros, or it will be some minimum value. Now for the time and space complexity, we have already discussed. Time complexity would be big of n is the length of the text, right? And for space complexity, it will be constant, and that's because or 4. You can write 4 because there are only 4 keys here, or 5 keys. 5. PALON. Anyway, okay, this is done. Let's go to AlgoYogi, mark this problem solved. See you guys later in the next problem. Bye bye.